is what you're looking at.
What? He said he let you out. Yeah, oh.
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Obviously, we will be talking to the people that will be here in the future for now, because currently everybody is still waking up and busy doing stuff. So all of you out there in YouTube land, I hope that you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you ate lots. I know I certainly have.
Oh yeah, he turned himself into a round blueberry.
I was very round.
Like the blueberry from the Wonka, the chocolate factory.
Good morning, Somber.
Yay, Somber!
How are you? Happy Sunday, good sir. Shiloh is still looking for a pencil.
Happy Family Fun Day Sunday.
Good morrow.
Good morrow. Hey, you bet. Hey, Jack.
Hello, Emily.
I love that movie.
Happy Sunday.
Hello,
Happy Blood and Beans.
She has an MIB name. M.
I'm going to say good morning, because for most of the world it's still morning. At least half of it.
I was going to say, don't be a worldless.
At least half of the world it's still morning.
Yeah,
so good morning.
You can't be a worldless. Half of the world is awake.
And it's only
12:30.
12:30, so like, I woke up at like 11 o'clock.
Oh, I bet you I can text Pete right now in Germany and he'd be like, oh, I'm going to bed, but hi.
It's been eventful and yet non-eventful weekend, which has been nice. Been playing a lot of Friday the 13th on the Switch.
We still have to watch Fraggle Rocks.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch the new Fraggle Rock series. That looks
Waiting
cool.
for November 30th. Willow is coming out. New series, and it's the real fucking Willow. I cried during this whole friggin' trailer that we saw. At first, I thought it was going to be hokey, and then I'm like, I cannot wait to watch this. So it's like even marked on my calendar.
Yeah, we saw the preview for that on Thanksgiving night. We stayed up late, watched a ton of movies.
The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is good too, by the way.
I found a ton, not a ton, but like a pretty good chunk of like Thanksgiving horror movies. And some of them, yeah, we didn't watch Thanksgiving.
No, I'm just saying, that's one of them.
Because I'm not really all that fond of Thanksgiving. But I was surprised to find that there's quite a few different Thanksgiving horror movies out there. Like Blood Rage and stuff like that. And we watched Black Friday with Bruce Campbell. Yes, there's a new Fraggle Rock. Dude, I was sitting there watching the parade on Thursday. I'm sitting there and they had the old Fraggle on with the mustache. And I can't remember his freaking name. And I was like, dude, freaking Fraggle Rock. And I'm joking around because they kept showing them. I'm like, show all the fucking Fraggles. And then they did. And they showed all of them. So, like, I went online and I looked and I remembered hearing about it. I don't know how I forgot. But, yeah, they ended up coming out with a new Fraggle Rock show on Apple TV called Back to the Rock. Fraggle Rock, Back to the Rock. And, It's I don't know. We haven't watched it yet, but it looks really good. It looks really good. It hit me right in the nostalgias.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I downloaded the whole season.
The rest of the world, the kids can understand Fraggle Rock now. Maybe that is what they needed. I swear, I don't know what went wrong with this generation thinking they're so entitled.
I found a pencil. I found a pencil.
Hello.
Good job.
Good job.
You just pulled the Papa Dukes.
Whatever. You got a pencil.
I have a pencil.
The old Fraggle Rocks are amazing.
Yep.
I grew up with them.
Trashy. Almighty Trashy.
That Black Friday movie with Bruce Campbell, that was really good. It was funny.
Like
Like, but it wasn't like stupid funny. It's probably the best Thanksgiving movie I've seen. It's the most well done. It's called Black Friday. It's great. Emily.
If I do, just don't get angry too angry with me, okay? 'Cause these are the anti-anxiety.
I don't think she knows what that means.
What?
She says pockets is based.
She doesn't know what that means.
Yeah, I know.
Can you like explain? Can people
Pockets
use
is
English?
cool.
Okay,
Pockets,
thank you.
Pockets be cool.
See, why not just say that?
'Cause
There's so much
You're
easier.
valid, mother.
Cool was not a word until slang made it a word. So there's just new slang
It all
now.
started with ink. When ink got into the dictionary, everything fucked up.
Do not compare the word pog to ink.
Pog is, again, based
Pog.
on cool.
Pog is a little circular,
Yes,
freaking
those were pogs.
No.
cardboard,
It is a
and
person
they had cool pictures on them
making
and
a
points.
funky
It was a
face.
game.
Okay, it was
And
like
it
Pog
and
was
you
a
even
game.
had like a pog holder, but of course, you know, your slammer didn't fit because it's too fucking big, so you had to carry that around in your pocket. And a pog
I'll
holder.
turn up the
So
music a
basically,
bit too, so you guys can actually
You
hear
could
the
have
music
a
here in the
little,
background. If
like
it
a
gets
band,
too loud or
put
something, like
it
just
in
let me
right
know.
pocket.
Every track's a little different. I kind of woke up this morning and was like, I need to Christmas vibe Blood and Beans. And sorry for like the whole, what is it? Picto? Pixaco. Sorry for the Pixaco logo up in the top left-hand corner. I woke up late and I was lazy and I didn't feel like going out and finding all new free-to-use stock footage with snow and stuff in the background that was related to coffee. Which I'm still probably going to end up doing possibly for next week, but I still wanted to like at least snowify the Blood and Beans video. So I used an online video filter and it comes with a logo. So today apparently we're sponsoring Pixaco.
The stream is brought to you by...
Hello Manny, how are you? Happy Sunday. As far as the word ain't. I don't like the word irregardless, and I don't like the word. I don't like the word porcupine. Oh,
Porcupine.
it's porcupine. It is not porcupine.
You want how a New Englander says it? That's how we say it. It's porcupine.
Porcupine.
Probably because that's how somebody tied somebody's rolled over on their...
Charles Entertainment Cheese said Poggers auto live stream
Charles
that day forward. Who counted as a word changed forever.
Charles Entertainment Cheese is a powerful rat. He runs the economy.
He runs the economy. Yeah, I think actually that's what it's supposed to be, but it kind of looked like a snowing effect, and it was the best I could find on short notice. So pretend, goddammit.
Look at how rapidly that snow is falling.
A porcupine is a fat evergreen. Yes, I agree.
Porcupines are amazing. They're stupid looking and they're great.
That's cool. I mean, those are like all good movies. I've never seen the making of Home Alone. Like, I like Home Alone though. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. It's Shiloh's favorite Christmas movie.
It is my favorite Christmas movie because it's the best Christmas movie.
Okay. See, thank you, Emily, for pretending.
Where's
Awesome. Enjoy your duel, man. Thank you very much for stopping in, and be safe out there, all right?
I'm gonna spontaneously combust.
If you're leaving for your duel. I don't believe so, Andy.
Hi.
Though I've always liked the name Sebastian. Yes, send them to the Shadow Realm. and I don't know, we're watching, I don't know, some Nicolas Cage movie in the background. So
With the
if
plane coming in.
that's loud too,
It's
by all
called
means,
Knowing.
like
Over. Oh my god.
let me know. It's all right, Manny. I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter.
I don't think so.
I've seen most of the movies.
What ones?
Harry Potter. I just
I haven't.
I
never.
haven't seen any of the
I'll
movies.
download
I've
them
seen
for
the
you.
read
It's
first
been in
one
so
and I've
long.
seen the second one.
We'll watch them all if you want. I don't care. We'll go
I'm
through
not
them
gonna
if
put
you
you
want to
through-
watch
put
them.
you through that.
It's not that I hate them.
And I've
It's
seen
just
the-
they're not
What?
really my cup of tea. I don't
What's
think
wrong
I've
with
seen
Dobby?
all of them, but I've seen most of them.
Most of them.
Master gave Dobby a sock. Dobby is free. And then he dies. And I cry.
You've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies?
No, or read any of the books.
Oh, well then you should be introduced. I have to introduce the child anyway. Education is important in this household. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? That's the first one, right? Or is the first one Charlie and the Chocolate? The first one's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was great. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was fucking weird. It was just weird. It was like a bad fever dream. I don't know. I didn't like it. But again, it's everybody's choice. But I was
the new, oh, what's it called? The one that I like so much with Robert Downey Jr. Shit. Oh, shit.
Nikes
No.
covered it out.
He took care of all the animals.
Dr. Doolittle?
Yes, the new Dr. Doolittle. The new Dr. Doolittle is actually, I have to say, being a lover of the old Dr. Doolittle,
Old
that
one's
is
still better.
fucking amazing.
It's good, but the old one's still better.
But no, Robert Downey Jr. kind of gave it his own little take on it. He put his own little twist in it. But he did good on that.
Oh, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is the first one. See, I got him confused.
Yeah, Willy Wonka
okay,
and the
so if
Chocolate
that's the
Factory.
first one, then yes, I love that movie. It's like
It's a classic.
Charlie,
that's a really good movie. But yeah, the second one with Johnny Depp, and I like Johnny Depp. I think he's a great actor. Kind of pisses me off that he doesn't like to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street like it's some kind of dirty secret. That's kind of upsetting a little bit to me because it's one of my favorite roles that he was in Nightmare on Elm Street. He made a great Glenn. But anyways, what?
I said I found my socks.
Oh, your socks.
I'm so happy for you.
But yeah, I wasn't fond of the sequel or remake or whatever the hell you want
No,
to
the one
call it.
with Johnny Depp. No, that was stupid. He had chiclets for teeth, for Christ's sake.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you for both of you setting me straight on that. He is. He is a good actor. I mean, he's bound to have a couple of bad movies.
Who?
Johnny Depp. You know what I'm really excited
Yeah,
for?
that was not his fault. It was the writer's fault.
I'm really, really excited for the Mean One. The new. I did not realize that David Howard Thornton was going to be playing the Grinch. That's the dude that plays the Terrifier. He's gonna be the Grinch in the new horror Grinch movie, and all I've seen is pictures. There's no trailer. It's supposed to be coming out December 15th. Like, I really want to see this movie. Yes, she does. Pocket speaks much truth. She doesn't usually hold back either. Again, they're alright. I don't know. Never really got into the older movies. I've seen a couple of the older ones with Sean Connery. And I've seen one or two. My dad likes Bond. I just never got into it. I haven't seen like many of them. I watched the Pierce Brosnan trilogy. GoldenEye was great. I love that because, I mean, the game was great. So I had to watch the movie. So it got me into that. And then Tomorrow Never Dies, and then The World Is Not Enough. Like, I've seen both of them. I probably couldn't tell you like hardly anything about the plot of either. I think the last one, the guy like couldn't feel pain or whatever. But very vague memories. The only real Bond movie I know is GoldenEye, and that's mostly honestly because I loved the game so much. Oh, Blood and Honey is going to be great. It looks I mean, yes, it looks kind of low budget, which is fine. I still think if it does great to do a sequel with like people maybe in like full body suits instead of just like actors in masks. But yeah, I love how they made like the Thousand Acre Wood look like, you know, Crystal Lake. It's just awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So yeah, I can't wait for that. But it is December, so I'm not gonna lie, I am more excited for the Grinch movie now, especially knowing that dude who plays the Terrifier plays the Grinch. Yeah, Pockets is not excited.
I'm overdone on slashers, dude. I watch them all October.
I know.
Yeah, and if you notice, a lot of times during November, it's put into horror.
November, you get your whole month. Then you get January through.
Shiloh gets January.
I should get January. Why don't I get January?
Shiloh gets
I want a month.
Well, whatever. You can divide up between January through August. All I ask for is September, October, and it's not like Christmas time I only play movies that you don't like. We also watch Rudolph and Frosty and How the Grinch Stole Christmas and all the normal traditional Christmas movies.
I like your movies. I
But
just want a
you,
month from
I
now.
know that.
I've never
I know
had
you
one.
like my movies, but it's December now. So now is when it's not like I'm going to watch these movies in
It's
January.
still November, but technically.
But you know what I mean. That's why we haven't watched any. I'm not really all that interested in
Except for
watching.
Krampus Origins.
That's because,
sucked.
yeah, that's why I was good to follow. And that's
It
what I figured it
fell
would.
into the category of Leprechaun Origins.
Yeah, it's because it was wicked low budget. It
I
was
like,
one of
and
those
I
made
fought
for
my
Tubi
meds
movies.
To stay up and watch this for why?
Yeah. I know he is named Art the Clown. I am very aware, Manny, of the Terrifier movies. I love All Hallows Eve and the Terrifier and Terrifier 2. Like, they're fantastic.
If I could probably take him to the tattoo studio right now, he'd probably get Art the Clown.
I've not spoken to in person, but I've exchanged words with the lead actress, Lauren Lavera. I've spoken to the producer, and I can't remember his name, and I've exchanged words with Damien Leone, the guy who wrote it and made it and stuff. I'm pretty I like that. I like those movies a lot, which means that's one reason why I'm really excited for the Grinch movie. But we watch other movies. I thought you liked Krampus, which is made by the same people who made Trick or Treat.
The Krampus Origins?
Not that.
That sucked.
Not that. I'm not
I
talking
like
about that. Krampus. 48. Not 48. Rare Exports.
I like that movie.
Rare
even
Exports
though you
is.
have to read the whole thing.
I love it. I don't
But
even care that I have
actually,
to read the whole
We watched
thing.
it so many times, we really don't have to.
That's it's really my favorite Christmas horror movie is Rare Exports.
You can speak Norwegian.
It's a great, it's just got that old school
But just for
Christmassy
one movie.
feel to it. It's good.
It's
I
got
love
a
it.
raw cut feel.
If you haven't
You know what I
seen
mean?
it, does. But it feels high enough produced though. It's not really low budget.
No,
it's,
no.
It's got a very serious tone in it, very desolate. It's
The poor moose is on fire.
very traditional Christmas feel to it. I like it. Black Christmas.
Oh, they're on fire.
I like it. Granted, it's not my favorite, but Black Christmas, we definitely got to watch that. It's still good. Not great, but it's good. Red Christmas. Silent Night. Deadly Night. Santa with a Flamethrower. Can't miss out on that one. Violent Night comes out shortly. Excited for that, too. Just looks like more Santa with a flamethrower, and I'm down for it. What else? A Christmas Horror Story. It's got William Shatner in it and whatnot. It's the Santa versus Krampus, and it's got this fucking awesome twist ending that makes you think all the way back to the beginning of the fucking movie. I like that. No, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I don't watch all 6 of them. I don't, because there's 2 or 3 Silent Night, Deadly Nights that are literally repeats of the movie.
That's like Highlander.
It's all their no.
They have
It's
2 number 2s.
no. They're taking like the second Silent Night movie is almost all clips of the first movie. It's like 50 minutes of the first movie shown in the second movie. It's got barely anything original. It's just Silent Night again. And then there's another one that's just like that, where they're showing bits of, I think it's part 4, where they're showing bits of like the first 2 movies or first 3 movies, and it's, cheap. The first one's good, but honestly, and this is one case where it's rare, I will honestly say the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night is better than the original. The remake is fucking fantastic. I love the remake. Yes, I know the memes. I know all the memes. And I've seen them. I have seen all of the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies. And honestly, the remake was the one I enjoyed the most. The first one was okay. It was pretty good. It got me excited enough for the rest of them. I wish the rest of them were a little better. But yeah, it was good. The remake was really good. The remake was like probably my favorite of the entire. And usually it's never the remake. So yeah, I've heard of it. I think we've seen it. I think it's one of those, home invasion, like you said, it's a home invasion movie, and we have seen it. I know that's like a dude in a black suit with like a white, sinister-looking mask on the title screen. Yeah, we've seen it, but I don't remember it. It's one of those movies I feel that was probably worth a good watch, but 5 minutes after it ended, I totally forgot about. So yeah, I can't say I didn't like it. It was, again, it's mac and cheese, right? It's a grilled cheese sandwich. It's the comfort food of horror. It's good enough, but it's not, not memorable.
You throw it in the microwave, which I find actually fun. I did not even think about that.
I agree. If you grew up with these, I never saw the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies growing up. I didn't go back and watch them until I was like in my 20s. And because of that, like, I don't know, I enjoyed the remake the most because it just didn't have any nostalgia bombs in there for me. Grilled cheese is amazing. I've eaten much turkey. Not only have I devoured just about all the turkey meat now, with the help of my wife, with her hot turkey sandwiches and stuff, but I also took the carcass and I boiled it for like 2 hours and boiled everything down into a stock and pulled out all the bones and threw all the meat back into the broth, and then I added a whole bunch of vegetables and spices and some water and some bouillon, and I made a turkey soup. And I do this every year, but this batch came out really good. So I've been kind of pounding that over the past couple of days as well. So I make good turkey soup. That's the point of the story. Sabian makes bomb turkey soup. Mine was fantastic.
I think you were about to say Sabian makes bombs, and I was like, wait, why didn't I know about this?
Woke up early enough to catch the parade with my family.
I was up first.
Then while the dog show was on, I had to go to the store, grab a few things, brought some stuff out here, and I finished watching the dog show with everybody. Took a shower, stuff like that. Then I set up.
The hounds won it, by the way.
Huh?
Oh no, the French Bulldog this year.
Yeah, French Bulldog
was
won.
all first in World Championship Cup show. So happy he jumped into his owner's arms.
Then my wife put out the hors d'oeuvres, and I played the old NES, the old regular Nintendo, out here on the 50-inch flat screen, which happened to die 2 days ago, which kind of sucks. Kind of coincidental that happened. But we're talking about Thanksgiving. Yes, I have to get a new TV. But we played Mario 3. We were playing Mario 3. I played a couple other things first. I played some Mega Man and whatnot. Then we were playing Mario 3, and we were going world by world, and we were about halfway through the water world when the turkey was done. So we saved it, and we put on planes, trains, and automobiles, and we ate turkey. And then I found that block of Thanksgiving horror movies till like 2 in the morning. And we like ate pie and leftovers, and I went to bed round. Yes, rest in peace, TV. I agree. So, I don't know. I probably won't get another 50-inch again, at least not for now. And then when I do replace and get a bigger TV out here, I'll take the smaller TV and put it in the bedroom, because we need one in the bedroom. So, but probably with this check, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to pull it off. I get paid every other week, so I'm just going to have to tough it out for this 1 week with laptops and stuff. And the computer. We do. We're not all going to want to pile into the game room to watch TV. I know. She's not going to want to go sit there. She likes her couch.
What?
Sitting in the game room. Like, for the majority of our time. We're not going to want to do that.
It's so fucking tiny in there. Why would I do that?
Wow, Mom, hatred against the game room is not tolerated in this house.
There are so many times I've been in
We
there
love
with
the game room here.
There's been many times where I've been with your father in the game room partying it up. I'm not going to sit there for the majority of my day and have the TV on when I have stuff to do. Oh, I'm on Sabrina and I have to clean the house and you guys have to have clean shit to put on your asses and all that crappy horse shit. So I can't just stay in the game room. I got stuff to do. It's my job.
Stop thinking.
You read the wrong paper.
Don't lose the rolling paper. It's sacred.
It is not sacred. It's just a normal
So.
paper.
And that's what we have to say about that.
I guess. I would spend the majority of my time in the game room. Put a couple like pillows on the floor or something.
Doesn't work.
Agreed.
Like if I ever had a sleepover, that's probably where I'd hang out.
Like I've been bringing that thing in there.
Oh yeah, that thing.
We do. My laptop, which is probably gonna be dead by next year.
I'm glad you have high hopes for the life expectancy of your
Oh,
laptop.
it's because we're always using it.
Teacup.
Teacup.
So, Tika.
Don't listen to the haters. Your game room is an inspiration. I'm
Thank you.
not listening.
I'm listening.
I'm not hating the game room. I'm just saying I can't spend the majority of my day in there. It's called being a housewife.
Anyway, but she's right about one thing. The chairs we have in there are...
Chinese toilet paper.
The chairs in there are like dining room table chairs.
We need to be back.
So they are a little stiff to sit in for long periods of time. I got pillows and stuff on them, and they're put together like a couch. Honestly, I'm fine sitting in there for hours. But working in there in those chairs, like sitting in that chair for like 8 hours, it does get uncomfortable. And, you know, she feels she doesn't have enough room to, like, you know, lay down on the floor. Stretch out.
My back and my hips, you try having 5 kids at the same time.
So it's not big enough to sprawl out in. Can't bring blankets and pillows and you could 1, 2. I mean, we've actually slept. All 3 of us have slept in there before. It was a little cramped with 3, but we've done it. You could. It's possible. That's about how much room there is in there with the chairs. So it definitely suits its needs. There's no doubt about it. We got the CRT, I got my flat screen, I got 2 arcade machines, I've got 2 chairs and a bar stool and a mini bar and loads of games and room for me to literally dance around in circles like a jackass. on bar night, because that's what I do. I listen to music and I dance and have some fun before I jump into the bar with my friends who are present here today. But anyways, my Thanksgiving was good. I got to replace a TV, and that's fine. And I'm not going to keep complaining. We'll get through it. We'll figure it out. I got to go back to work tomorrow. That's kind of shitty. I can't believe this. It was supposed to be a long weekend. It just feels like it went so fast. I don't want to go back to work.
I will say
Stress sucks, man.
The
Stress
house
kills.
has stayed clean, kind of.
House is beautiful. Oh, we put our tree up. We put the tree up.
I was asleep
Pockets.
for that. I slept for 5 hours.
Yeah, she ate turkey and passed the hell out.
The day after. Because I was on my feet for 9 hours on Thanksgiving Day. I think my brain and body finally caught up after I took my morning meds and I was out the rest of the day. My poor husband.
No, poor husband was fine. Poor husband went into the game room and I recruited my child and we
Get out here.
no, she was already in the game room. And we drug the tree out of the closet from behind the arcade machine in the game room, which was a challenge. It was a challenge. We got through it, and everything actually was fine. There was no problem.
Either. I'm proud of you.
Then we put it, and it's one of those easy trees, right? It comes in 3 pieces, and obviously the stand it sits on. So you just like put the bottom piece in the stand, and you lower the branches, you fluff them out. You put the middle part in the stand, you lower the branches, you fluff them out. And you put the top part, you do the same thing. And all you got to do is plug it in. Plug it in, and it's got lights on it already. I mean, we're going to put extra lights, and we're still going to decorate it and stuff. But, like, boom, tree is up, lights are up. And we bought this neat little heater. My wife found it. Looks like a fireplace. It's an electric heater, but it looks like a fireplace. And I got it set up next to the rocking chair that her father restored for us, next to the Christmas tree. So it looks like a perfect little, like, Christmas nook over there. And then that's where I took my picture of I took a picture sitting in the rocking chair. Shiloh took a picture of me. I was wearing my Christmas sweater, my hat over my mask, and I posted it on the community page of my channel. It says Happy Holidays from Cleaving Thought from Bo. So, but yeah, that's because my tree is up and it blinks from all white lights to multicolored. Or I can make them all white, or I can make them multicolored. Like I said, I can have a shift between. So, like, I don't know. It's easy. I'm a big fan of real trees. I used to go out and get real trees all the time.
There's too much work.
They are a lot of work. It's fun going, put it this way, getting the real tree, taking your family out, getting some hot cocoa, wandering through the tree farm or a forest and going. And it was fun. I've always remembered that from when I was a kid. I grew up with 60 acres of land. My father always used to go out and just be like, let's go, boys. They're going to go find our Christmas tree today. And we'd be hiking. I mean, it would take hours. Because not all trees in the forest make great Christmas trees. It would take hours sometimes to find the right tree. But I remember doing that. And then the smell of pine and whatnot. What I didn't see was my mother cleaning up all the pine needles and making sure the water was full under the tree. And my mother doing all the actual work for the upkeep. And now that I'm older, I've had live trees. We had a blue spruce. It had needles like actual needles. Like, those things would freaking stab you. And we're still finding. It's been 5 years, and we are still finding pine needles from that thing. I remember because I don't know. We watered it. It stayed watered, but the bottom branches were already kind of dead when we got it. There was a blue spruce, and I always wanted one, so I put it towards the back. And so did I. And we put those branches towards the back, right? It was just the bottom, like 2 branches. But I think it was already starting to die because by the time Christmas hit, like, we still had needles, but if you made like a loud vibration in the house or touched it, it would and drop like just thousands of. It sounded like a rain stick. It sounded like a fucking like one of those rain sticks in the house, and it was funny. I don't know. It lasted through Christmas, but by New Year's, it looked like a dead freaking tree from like the bottom half up to like halfway. But yeah, we're still finding needles. No, the Charlie Brown tree. We had a Charlie Brown tree one year. This is actually kind of a nice story too.
I wanted to cry. Oh my god.
Oh my god, she wanted to cry. Here's the story.
Oh my god.
So it was Shiloh was a baby. She was a bean. She was a little bean.
Stop throwing things at my phone.
And we still had the other girls, Monica and Sabrina, and they were like 7 and 8 and 9. They were still really young. We had just moved to my parents' house. We lived, well, not their house. We lived in an offset structure. They called the cabin. It wasn't a cabin. It was a 1-story home. We lived there for like 2.5 years when we were still starting out as a family. So we just moved up there, 60 acres of land. She's, let's go get a tree. We'll buy a fake tree. I'm like, we'll get a real tree. And I said, this year, well, I'm going to go to the mountain. We're going to get a real tree. I'll take the girls with me. We're going to go. And she didn't want to come. So I took Monica and Sabrina and Doughboy. Because Doughboy still lived in the area then. And Doughboy was with me. And we hiked all over that mountain. It took us 4 hours. We were gone forever, and we couldn't find a tree. None that would actually work as a tree. But there was one right behind the cabin that I knew I shouldn't cut down, but it would make a decent Christmas tree. At least it looked like it, right? Sitting outside. So we walked back. I'm like, you know what? This is the one this is gonna work. This is our tree. This is the one that was calling to us when we left. This is the one that this is our tree. So we chopped it down. The snow fell off. We brought it in. We set it up. It was one of those long needle trees, not like, a blue spruce or anything. And it wasn't full at all. It had huge gaps in it. It looked like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. My wife literally wanted to freaking cry because it looked, she didn't want it. She just moved to this new place, and now the Christmas tree looks like it's got 3 branches on it. We decorated it with all our ornaments. We put lights on it, garland. I had the kids that year. It wasn't popcorn. We made Fruit Loops garland for it as well. And Damien kept eating. Damien, stop eating the Fruit Loops off the Christmas tree. Damien kept eating. But I'll tell you, when we had that tree decorated, it was absolutely beautiful. It didn't look like a Charlie Brown tree at all. It literally just needed a little love. Doughboy was laughing his ass off because it was literally like a Charlie Brown Christmas. I'll never, as long as I live, I will never forget that Christmas. Ever. That was the same year that Santa brought the girls one giant present. Like a refrigerator box wrapped up. And then inside was all wrapped presents to each of the 2 girls. Few for Shiloh. She was still really young. I don't even think she was walking yet. She was able to crawl.
She was trying to walk.
As soon as that kid was able to walk, as soon as she could stand, she'd climb out of her crib. And she had to scale down that thing. She had to climb up, over, and scale down. Because the crib was up off the ground by another 2 or 3, 2 feet as well. She's a little mountain climber.
That's why I like climbing trees so much.
But she wouldn't get into anything at night. She would come to the bed. Mama. 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 Mama.
Yeah, we've seen those too. The ones that look like they're covered in snow in Lowe's. They're really pretty. They're just really expensive. The one we got was moderate priced. It was like right in the middle, and it's like you said, it's a great space saver. The tree itself is only 6 feet tall, and it's like 3 feet diameter, 2.5 feet diameter.
I can reach the top of the tree now.
Where we live, it's perfect, and I don't have to deal with pine needles. My wife, and neither does my wife. She doesn't have to deal with filling up the water and whatnot. And it's great. It comes with lights and everything. So like setting it up takes minutes. It's really, really easy. And now it's lasted us now about 5 years. We've had this same tree. And, you know, maybe someday we'll get a bigger tree. I don't know. I think I'll always have a kind of a soft spot for this one. This tree has been with us for a long time. I mean, I think Monica was moved out before we got this tree. I think Sabrina was here, and Shiloh's basically grown up with this tree.
It's
And
a
it only
holy
cost
tree. I have
$100
named it
too.
Steve.
Steve the tree.
It only cost $100. We thought it was more when we brought it to the register, and it rang up as $100. Which is good for a fake tree, by the way.
But that's cool that you got one of the ones that looks like it's already covered in snow. Like,
Oh, those are cool.
yeah, they are. They're pretty. Like I said, they're a little pricey, but they're really pretty looking.
Don't keep your fake tree past 5 years.
Why?
Because believe it or not, there is a chemical that then is rubbing off on your hands constantly. It's cancer causing.
All fake trees?
Yeah.
Is that one too?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm not getting rid of that tree. I don't
We're
care.
not. Steve is not leaving this house.
Then we're
cancer
keeping
or
it
not.
up all year round.
I'm just saying, if you start to see stuff come off on your hand, it's time to listen. They give it a time difference between 5 to 10 years,
No.
depending on what the tree's made out
Okay,
of.
well, Steve is
If you
staying
start
here.
to see stuff on your hands, then get rid of it.
Steve
Get a new one.
is a part of our
Like I
house.
said, eventually
Yeah,
Minnie will
just
probably
a
get a
little
new one.
Christmas.
But this one has been really good to us.
I know. I like this tree. I would not want to get rid of this tree. I like to put a star on top of it someday again.
I'm sorry, we have Castiel on our tree. We've had Castiel on our tree now for years, and neither of us like the person who gave us the Castiel as a gift, but we love Castiel. And, I mean, come on, if you're going to have an angel on your tree, he looks great up there. He's got his little suit and a little tie, or a little trench coat and tie, and black wings.
Cell phone now too.
When I first went,
We should add a cell phone.
You should.
when I first went to school, and I found out that people were putting stars on their trees and like actual angels, I was like,
Oh,
what?
you're not supposed to put Castiel?
You don't put.
Well, Castiel is an angel.
You thought that all people put Castiel on their tree?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the Garfield moment all over
I
again.
was 6.
It's because he's an angel.
Who rode through the town?
That's
and told the
why.
I
police
know
were coming?
now.
Garfield.
I'm not like in 7th grade going to school like, hey, you guys also put Castiels on your tree?
I'm like, how old was that Garfield joke for
Like you Castiel?
You Castiel,
Not
bro?
Castiel.
You got some of your grandmother in
Do you
you,
even
girl.
Castiel?
You have Elvira at the top of your tree? That's kind of cool.
That's fucking awesome. I would like to try a Jack Skellington tree. Even if I have to make my own decorations. And then have Jack and Sally on top.
That is like the only holiday movie we watch twice.
Oh God, we watch it more than twice.
Then
had
I
it
insist
for-
on it. It's one of those movies I have to watch in October, and it's one of those movies I have to watch in December.
It's
Same
actually a
movie.
Halloween
I know.
movie. It's a Halloween movie.
I know. But there's so much, it doesn't matter. It feels like both.
It is
So,
Christ.
it's December
It's
Ween.
Christween.
It's December
It's
Ween.
Christween. Why are there any?
Oh, God. What the hell?
Don't do it.
Don't click the links.
There's not even a link. The link is their name, but don't click it. Russian hotties in your area. That was funny, and the fact that nobody laughed at it makes me very sad.
I was
This comedy.
deleting pornographic messages.
What?
There were
You don't want to know.
there was a bot.
There was a bot, and it was posting like.
It was posting links.
That was true.
So,
I'm
but I'm
like
probably
that.
gonna close the stream in a couple of minutes. So if you, Emily, have anything else to add or throw into the chat, by all means, please do. And thanks a ton for sharing part of your Sunday with me. That's again awesome. Hope I can get my turducken this year. We usually get a turducken. Oh, that's what we're gonna see if we find a goose.
I don't want a turducken.
We're gonna see if we can find a
Get
goose.
one for Christmas, okay?
Goose.
Or a goose.
Goose.
Oreo!
Or a goose.
Why are you spraying? You never do that.
Anyway, Oreo's a cat, not like. Anyway, the Weather Kings.
I'm stealing Christ Ween.
I'm sorry, he's normally our good cat. He doesn't do that.
I can't wait for the holiday season, basically. I'm very much prepared.
It is
I'm
the
already,
holiday
as you
season.
can tell, I'm already kind of into it. Kind of got the Christmas music playing in the background, and
There it is.
Blood and Beans has been a little bit Christmased out a little bit.
I found my naughty and nice hat.
I have been making Christmas videos. There is many Christmas videos already uploaded, just waiting to be published. So the whole month of December is going to be all Christmas themed videos, the entire month long. I'm excited. I get paid this coming week. I can get my money out of my check and go do my Christmas shopping and get that done, so I feel much better about myself. And then I can enjoy a little bit more of the holiday and sip some cocoa and know that we're just going to have an awesome, awesome December.
When am I gonna do my shopping?
A little bit. I'll take the money out. You're going to get time to do your
I
shopping.
know, I just like.
Not tomorrow. Relax. It's going to happen. So. Potentially. You always murder me. It's just what we do. It's always just what we do.
It happens
So.
sometimes. Really.
Peace out, Emily. Hope you have a great day. Please be safe out there, and look forward to stabbing you as well. And for everybody else that is checking this out, please have a great and fantastic Sunday, and be safe out there, and hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.